All right, here we go. We got a Battletech mission going on over here. Sitting in the area, we got some refitting mechs that are over here in this little facility. That's also a warehouse for goodies that will help fix said mechs. And over here is coming in is a raid. These guys are like, we want your goodies. They got some more guys over here. All right. So we have some vehicles with some security teams on board, some Maxims, and their plan is to go into the warehouse and then start unloading stuff. And mechs can either carry it out or help load into vehicles that are coming. All right. Any questions? And right now it's like dawn's early light, and you guys are coming in. Sun hasn't quite come up. It's just coming up over there. All right. Any questions?
No cat, kill all.
Okay. So ignore the mission and just kill everything. I got it. I see how this is.
Most of the time it doesn't work out for people in World of Tanks and World of Warships, but we'll try it.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm first, so I'm going to have to let go here, and we'll be back. Turn 1 is now in the books. Over here, you got these guys sitting here. Then they moved up over here, moseying in down the road right here. And you got another prong attack coming down that direction, down that turnpike. So, that was a pretty exciting turn out of nothing. Everybody's jockeying for position to get in there. And that is it. Yep. Not much happening. All right. So, any questions so far for turn 1? Nope. No? All right. Turn 1 is complete, and we'll be back with turn 2. Okay, turn 2. Over here, you have the vehicles and moseying down the road over here. You got the Hatchman and the Wolverine over here. The Orion sees the dragon sitting right there and unleashed a barrage and hit it with 12 missiles. And over here, the trebuchet launched at the stand of infantry right there. They're slowly moving their way towards the mechs. These mechs haven't moved yet, so what would they be? It's hard to say. And then they're hiding. The infantry are hiding away from that. Suddenly they got a spider showed up. Like, yikes. And that's it. Any questions for turn 2?
Nope.
No? First blood. Over here. All right. We'll be back with turn 3. Okay, into turn 3, we have over here the assassin that was activated. He moved up over here and put an LRM into the Phoenix Hawk, and then they tried shooting back and missed. Over here, these guys shot the immobile Panther that's parked right there. With enough damage, he fell flat on his face because he took 2 PPCs and some LRMs, and he went kapluck. And the spider is standing on the mech pilots at the moment, who are fleeing away from him. He's trying to kick them, but he's not doing a very good job of it. But he did fire his lasers into him, and unfortunately, a pilot became an incandescent warrior. So, there you go. That is the end of turn 3. You want to shuffle these up, and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. All right. We'll be back. All right, turn 4. They got 3 of their pilots into their mechs and took off. The unsuspecting poor little urban mech is just sitting there because his pilot is dead. He got incandescent warriored. So it's just immobile at the moment. Since the first turn of them getting active, they couldn't get up to full speed. They could only walk. So that's why they're only so far. And over here, the Phoenix Hawk and the Trebuchet and the Vindicator shot the poor Jenner up pretty good. Tore one of its arms off, and did a lot of damage to one of its left torsos, I believe. Over here, the Dragon moved up, kind of trying to use the buildings as cover, and then the Wolverine and the Hatchet
jumped him in the back alley.
Jumped on it, put a hatchet into his rear back, and
twice, then kicked him in the face.
And so it was the Dragon lost its gyro, so he fell flat on his face.
Blew out the other gyro.
Yeah, so he is immobile at the moment. The assassin tried kicking the Hatchet Man and failed, but didn't fall on his face. The infantry security forces have entered the building. Imperial troops have entered the building and ransacking everything, fighting their way through the local security teams that are inside right now. And the Orion tried to do an indirect into the Dragon, but failed. And that's pretty much it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, the assassin put some damage. Oh, he did punch the rear armor, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't get a crit.
Nope.
And the Panther tore up put a PPC into the Wolverine. And the Jenner opened up and did a bunch of damage to the Phoenix Hawk. But nothing punched through. Nor did it make enough to make him do a pilot check.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
it was 19.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, it was just short.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was probably adding other damage.
Yeah, so he survived, and that was it. That's the end of the turn. We're moving on to turn 5. All right, the big die is moved, so we're in turn 5. Cards shuffled. And we'll be back. All right, turn 5 is now in the books. All right, over here, the Panther, he backed up, unleashed with his PPC into the Wolverine, and proceeded to get beat down by the Hatchet Man and the Phoenix Hawk.
And the Maxims.
Yeah, and it's like, took enough damage, and he failed his pilot check, fell on his face, and then he got beat down by the Hatchet Man right next to him. And so that's into that. So the Maxims over here, they unleashed into that poor bugger there. Now the interesting thing is the Urban Mech is now active because just a basic tech that works on the gantries had activated it. He's a 6'7" pilot running around. And the cool thing is he unleashed into the Wolverine and totally whiffed. And then, like a real sport, he tried to kick the Wolverine. The Wolverine kicked him back, and he needed to make his pilot checks and made his pilot checks, but he didn't kick. He did his kick off. So the assassin shot the back of the Wolverine, did some damage to him, and kicked him in the leg in the process. Over here, the hunchback came around the corner and seen that what used to be a dragon in there. And I say used to be because he hit him with the AC-20 and 2 medium lasers, and he disintegrated into a big pile of exploding ammo. Yeah, ammo bays go up in smoke, and so did the mech. So there's dragon parts laying around the area, and there's a big hole in the side of the building. Which the security forces are like, what the heck you guys doing out there? And over here, the Jenner jumped in the back and opened up on the Phoenix Hawk. But the Ryan, Warhammer, Vindicator and Marauder over here opened up on it like it was opened it up like a tin can and just obliterated it. And then he failed his pilot check, fell on his face, and killed himself. Yep. It's like he did 4 points of damage, center torso, and that's the only place he had left and killed himself. The trebuchet opened up on the Panther and tore him a new one. That's part of the reason he's laying on the ground. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
No, the Spider put a few torso twist put a shot into
So did the heavies.
Yeah. So that is it. That's the end of turn 5. So we're moving on to turn 6. And I say your security forces are radioing saying they're ready for a pickup for goods. So as soon as the heat is down, you might be able to go run that through. Yeah, we'll pull those out in a second. All right, that's it. That's the end of turn 5. Turn 6 is done, and the game is over. Over here, the poor little tech that was inside the urban mech wandered back to the building, and then all these guys opened up on him like a can of, like that, screeching, "No, leave me alone!" And the end result was he got toasted. They blew him to bits, but his engine didn't go up. And over here, the assassin jumped behind the building right here, trying to use it as cover and concealment. And the remaining guys opened up on him over here. The vehicles opened up on him, tore him open. And then the hatchet man came in, hit him with the hatchet in the engine, 3 engine hits, and then the engine proceeded to go nuclear. And he exploded in a big, massive fireball, which did a bunch of damage to the hatchet man. Melted his hatchet. Yeah, it was a bad day. So he now has to find an improvised girder, hammer it into place. So that was it. The security teams did secure the building, and then next turn these guys would mosey on over, fill up the halls, and then any mech that can carry something would be carrying around crates running off the field. So you guys made a good haul of House Kurita's stores. House Steiner is going to be very happy with that contract with you. All right, so that is it. That's the end of the turn and the game. Any questions? Answers? Happy? 2 thumbs up from these guys over here. All right, until we do the next one, which won't be probably next week, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
Because we're going out of town. We've got another Battletech game outside of the 2-hour drive elsewhere for Battletech. All right, so we'll see y'all later.